you know, you want a man who's basically a finished product. He's talking about the girls that are 18, 19, 20 years old when you're young and invest in a guy and y'all grow together. Dr. Umar Johnson, man. This guy, I don't agree with him a lot. I don't really agree with the Dr. Umar Johnson a lot. I've done a couple of videos on Dr. Umar Johnson, and we have butted heads on some things. But Dr. Umar Johnson was on a podcast, and he talked about why black men tend to go ahead and marry the snow bunnies or deal with the snow bunnies. And you know what? It makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't do it, but hey, it makes a lot of sense. So let's get to the clip and let's see what Dr. Umar Johnson has to say about this whole situation. Let's get to the clip. Fair use. Fair use.
One of the biggest advantages the snow bunnies have on our women is snow bunnies will find a dusty brother and see his skill, his talent, you feel me?
Yeah.
Invest in him in college. And by the time he become a multimillionaire at 35, she's been with him the whole walk. You see that? A lot of sisters are not going to do that. They're not going to find a dusty brother in his senior year or dusty brother in the community. But you see, he got this business idea. She like, nah, come back and see me when it's up and running. I don't think this ever going to happen. Snow bunny invested in him. You feel me? 10 years later, the same brother see you. You trying to holler. He got the white girl. Nick came to you. You said you want a ready-made black man. You don't want a work in progress. And I'm telling black women, y'all better start going for some of these works in progress instead of waiting for us to finish the job because you losing to the snow bunny when you tell us to wait until we got the bag.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, man. And what Dr. Umar Johnson said was 100% correct. But I want to add a few caveats to that. A lot of these guys, especially when they are football players or they're basketball players and they go to these PWI schools, a lot of people don't understand PWI is a predominantly white institute. When you go to these schools like Michigan, Penn State, USC, Notre Dame, all these different institutions, the majority of the people that are in that school are white. It's like the only black people you see at the University of Michigan are, you may have a few, guys who got scholarships for academics, but the majority of the black guys are athletes. They're the football players. They're the basketball players. Some of them are baseball players. Some of them are wrestlers. They are the athletes that go to that school. The majority of the girls that go to that school are white. So they see these guys when they first go to college. They're like, you know what? I'm going to get with that guy. That guy may be a freshman right now, but I see potential. And they'll ride with that guy until that guy gets into the league. And like Dr. Umar Johnson said, they'll stay with that man for 10, 15 years. And even if they get a divorce, they make sure that they're going to get half. He's all right. He's right about that. And I think the thing that Dr. Umar Johnson also said, sisters want a finished product. This is the thing I think he missed. There are some women out there there are a lot of women, especially black women, who will get with the man who doesn't have a lot. And they will build with that person. But it seems like the people that you see that are doing it on a national, on a stage because these are professional athletes, or these are guys who are famous actors or stuff like that, you'll see women of other races do it, but you won't see a lot of sisters. I mean, if you look at guys like Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, guys like that, their wives have been with them since the beginning. So there are some sisters who will do it. But it seems like today, this narrative has always been pushed that white women do it more than black women. But there are some black women who do it, but it's not really as much as you think. Let's get with another clip. Let's continue with the clip.
Women, don't get mad at me for saying this. When they're placed in some of these environments, the fucking agenda is just it sticks out like a sore thumb. So because you may be so money hungry and things of that nature, the player might not even have time to really get to know you, see what your personality.
But a lot of white women just as money hungry.
But I think they have strategy. I definitely feel like, unfortunately, white women move with strategy. Black women have an agenda that's just very like apparent.
Normally, I don't advocate for brothers to go after snow bunnies, but I am for men finding better options for themselves. Passport bros.
Passport bros. Passport bros. But let's break down what she said. A lot of those women, and see, this is the thing people need to understand. A lot of those white girls, or a lot of those snow bunnies, what happens is they live in a 2-parent household. Their parents send them to college to find a husband. Yeah, they get the degree. Yeah, they may get the career. But a lot of those girls, they send their daughters to school to find a husband. That's the main thing. The thing is, with some sisters, when they go to school, they're not going to school to find a husband. They're going to school to get that education, get that degree, get those accolades so they can get the nice job and get the nice living and everything. They going to get the accolades. They're going to get the degrees. And then I think it's more harder for black women, because even in predominantly black institutions, or PBIs, predominantly black institutions, there are way more women in school than men. More men are blue collar. More men go to IT school, or go to different, become plumbers or become blue collar guys, and a lot more guys aren't going to school. So it's way more harder for women to do that. But Dr. Umar Johnson did make a legitimate point. He says, he's saying invest in those guys who they may not be the finished product, but if you stick with them for the next 4 to 5 years, they'll end up being the finished product. This is the thing. He's not talking about women who are 40 years old, 35, 40 years old. We know women that age, you want a man who's basically a finished product. He's talking about the girls that are 18, 19, 20 years old when you're young, and invest in a guy and y'all grow together. See, a lot of men need to understand this. Most women my age and a little bit younger, a little bit older, most women want a finished product. They want a man who has their shit already together. So I tell guys all the time, so then before you start dating, man, you better have all your stuff together. And it's not just financial. It's emotional. It's spiritual, it's intellectual. Have your shit together. So when you do find that woman that compliments you, you good. But it seems like today, everybody just going their own way. And Dr. Umar Johnson said it. A lot of sisters don't want to wait. That's the main issue with some sisters. They want the completed product at 21. That dude's not gonna be a completed product at 21. Now at 31, maybe a complete product. 35, maybe a completed product. But at 21, you can't have the man at 19, 20 years old can't buy you the Lamborghini. He can't buy you the cars and the houses and all that at 21. He's just trying to figure it out himself. And that's what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying. A lot of these snow bunnies, what they doing is they get with these guys when they ain't got nothing. By the time they get something, they already know that they're going to get half of the divorce, or they good for life. They good for life and their kids are good for life. But let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Jay here with another video. If you like that video, hit the like button. Also comment for the algorithm. Let me know. Is Dr. Umar Johnson correct in his evaluation of how the difference between how white women and black women deal with guys who don't have a lot and stuff like that? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'm out.